What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So we got a little unboxing for you guys today. So I figured I'd go ahead and rock the Jupiter Bassin American flag logo for you guys. We had to do something that represented America because today we're doing a Temu unboxing. So as you guys know, I think it was about a month and a half ago, I went ahead and posted a video doing a Temu challenge. I'll leave that up here. I got a lot of good feedback from you guys. A lot of people watched it. A lot of people liked it. And it was just a tough thing to do. I only purchased like 3 baits total, which were not good baits to go ahead and use for bank fishing. But I wanted to go ahead and round things off and get a nice collection of baits from Temu and fish out on the kayak with them. So let's go ahead, pop this baby open, and see what we got inside from them. So first thing that I got from Temu is I wanted to get a swim bait, and I saw this one and I was like, man, the colors of that looks just like a shiner. It's a decent size, it's not too big, but yeah, it looks really good, and the joints in it, I mean, it looks quality. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, so I'm excited to give it a shot and see if it works. Next thing we got, I am a huge chatterbait fan. I absolutely love chatterbaits. Love throwing them year round. Right now it's summer. What better to throw in grass than a chatterbait? And so we picked this baby up. Chatterbait. It says Taigek Group chatterbait. And it looks like the chatterbait connects directly to the head. Like, I think, I guess because it's made in China, the thing doesn't follow. But I know, like, Z-Man has a big thing about companies connecting their chatterbaits directly to... Wow, this thing's very light too. But I don't like how that sits like that. But here we go. Yeah, so we got a nice little like green pumpkin with like a green, almost like a bee height delight in the... So I don't have a ton of confidence in this. The hook and stuff feels very light. The bait overall feel light. I believe it's a 3/8 ounce. So we'll go ahead and try this out. Should be interesting. But I just noticed that the head connects directly to the blade. So all right. So let's look at the next thing in there. Okay, now this, you can't even tell. And a lot of the stuff you get from Temu, the boxes are just like shredded up and like mashed together. The reel that I purchased from them like was just like, the box was completely smashed. The reel was like just laying in the bag the last time I did that. So this says Meredith Fishing Club. And I got this baby. It's pretty light. It's got a good rattle to it, but it is a little lipless crankbait. And I just really like the color. It's like in a gold chrome. And then you have that kind of iridescent kind of foil shimmer to it. So it looks really good. I'm excited to see how this does in the water. Maybe we'll take this out to Lake T, because Lake T, your boy's been smashing them on the lipless. So that is another bait we got. Next thing, I picked these up thinking they were full size. I didn't really read too much in the description because the description was just terrible on there anyways, but we got these little stick baits here. It says B and U. Not for human consumption. Keep out of the reach of children. So you do not want your children eating these worms. But I believe the color is, I think it said it was like yellow and blue. But like the one side you have, it's like a... plum on one side, and then the other side's just like a light, like, I can't even say that's like a green pumpkin, but it's like a natural kind of like an earthworm color with black flake. So I think that'll do really well. Kind of a cross of like PB&J, but not really. But these things are so small. I mean, if you look compared to my finger, man, like these are tiny little stick baits. So we'll probably put these on a drop shot, or like maybe throw them on an Ed rig or something like that, but just a little too small for the hooks that I use. Now the next one, I wanted to get a trailer for throwing some jigs, or just flipping these in grass and stuff. And I thought it was a good deal. There's a bunch of them in there. It says catch more fish, professional lures. Hopefully they'll catch any fish, but I thought these looked really good. They remind me of like a rage bug, but look at the size of these things, man. They are like microscopic. So they gave me a huge variety pack of different colors. But I think we're going to have to put these on like a Ned rig as well. I don't really Ned rig fish, not at all, but the Lake T, the place I go, is very sandy, hard bottom. So maybe even throwing a Ned rig might be a game changer. So we'll have to see, but I'm interested to throw that. The next bait that I got, and speaking of using that as a trailer, I picked this jig up, and I thought this jig was sick looking. It's like that green head on it, and it is a green and purple jig, and it looks good. It's like, I'm going to call this the Incredible Hulk, because it reminds me of the Incredible Hulk. It's just like a layered, like, green and purple jig with that green head on it. So that looks really good. I think it's a sick looking jig. The guard's actually pretty good on it. I don't know how sharp the hook is because they have that little guard on there, but we'll have to check it out. There's no name on this one. Doesn't really say anything. Just, yeah, it just says green pumpkin jig. So, on to the next bait. And this I thought was crazy. This is insane how close this bait looks. But I'm interested to throw this because it looks dang near like identical, man. Look at this. I mean, obviously you can see here the joint, definitely not on point, but this reminds me of the River to Sea Whopper Plopper in the 75, I believe is the size. So it's a really small size, but looks like it plops pretty good. These hooks, though, look suspect. Yeah, not very sharp at all. But cool little bait. Looks just like a Whopper Plopper, so I'm interested to throw that. Always like to throw a Whopper Plopper, so maybe one of these late summer evenings we can get a little Whopper Plopper bite going, which would be pretty cool. But you guys get to see my raccoon eyes. So I went fishing out the entire day. We caught our biggest fish of the year, so that was pretty exciting. So you guys will probably, that video will be out before this, so I'll leave that link up at the top for that video as well. But that was a really fun day. So, what is, dude, it's just so much. Look at this. Now is another layer of plastic. They like duct taped it shut. Hooks Lures Jig Head is the brand. It's a great brand. But we got a little, looks like a little swim jig, but this is very tiny in a PB&J color. That is a little jig, but that'll go really well with our little baits. We got this little, I believe this is a swim jig. I mean, the head of it looks like a swim jig, so maybe we'll put that little stick bait on there. It'll look really well. So let me see. I think we have one more bait, maybe. Yeah, one more bait, and oh wow, this one's got a little zip on it. Had to do that a few times, sorry, but this is probably the easiest way to get a bait out so far. Oh yeah, sauce. We got a little white and chartreuse spinnerbait. You know, you got the willow blades on it, gold, and the bigger one's a silver blade. Not bad. A wire seems very flimsy. The hook seems sticky sharp. It honestly reminds me of the head of a Dobbins spinnerbait. I don't know. There's like a squeaky noise going around or whatever in here. I don't know what it is. But this is the last bait. Got the spinnerbait. We're going to go ahead and test all of these out. I think I'm going to go over to Lake T. We'll fish all of these. I might do the chatterbait on a separate video. You guys will have to stay tuned for that, but that should be a really good video. If you guys have any questions, I think for this whole lot of stuff, I maybe spent like $20 some on it. Like a few of the baits were like $3, $4, and then the rest of them was like 90 cents or $1 something. I just want, and they give you like one of those timer things that like there's so many challenges or so many things that like spin this wheel, and oh my god, you automatically every time you win the prize. So I went on there, and most of the stuff was like on those like 90 to $1. Like if you pick 5 of these out, you'll get them for $1, and then you'll get 90% off another thing. That's basically what I did with this stuff. So I think I paid like maybe 20 bucks or something like that for everything total. Alrighty, y'all. So as I was editing this video, I actually had Temu reach out to me on my Jupiter Bassin email for signing up for Temu's affiliate program. So I went ahead and joined that. I get stuff on Temu all the time. Honestly, most of the Amazon resellers buy stuff on Temu and then resell it for a lot higher price on Amazon. So I would check the source first, because you can find a lot of the stuff you probably purchase on Amazon that would be on Temu, and it just doesn't have the name brand or whatnot on it. But that being said, I am now a part of their affiliate program, so down in the description I will leave my link where you guys will save a little bit whenever you go make a purchase on Temu. Helps me out, and I really appreciate you guys. So what I wanted to do for this month, for July and heading into August, I wanted to actually add this reel. So this reel, which is a right-handed casting, it's called casting reel. I got this actually on a deal on Temu for, purchasing those baits. They actually sent me this reel as like an added on gift. This was before the whole affiliate, anything, but Temu always has these like extra special add-on hot deals and stuff that they add on where you get like a certain amount of time, and they'll, give you, an extra added bonus or some free stuff. So I got this reel, and I figured what way to get a right-handed reel. I know a lot of you guys that follow me are right-handed, so I figured we would add this actually to the giveaway of July, and we're going to actually extend this into August. And what I'm going to do also is a lot of these baits that I got for this unboxing / whenever I do a challenge, I'm going to go ahead and put those in a tackle box and go ahead and add it on to the Jupiter Bassin shirt, along with the already baits that I'm going to be giving one of you for subscribing and going ahead and putting the code word in the comments. So for this video, the code word is going to be Temu. So Temu is going to be the code word. You have to be subscribed to my channel, and you have to put Temu in the comments for your added on entry for the giveaway from this video. So this is the reel that's going to be added on. It's actually not bad. It feels pretty smooth, and I believe it's a 6:3 to 1 gear ratio. You don't really hear any kind of grinding to it, but it's actually a pretty nice looking reel. The the handles on it, I wouldn't say are the best, but the reel itself actually doesn't look too bad. And it's got a little magnetic brake on the side, but cool little reel. So I'm going to be adding that to the giveaway, and we're extending it until August. And along the way, I might actually add a few more things down the road. So you guys make sure you're entering for this giveaway. Make sure to put Temu in the comments and be subscribed to my channel. And yeah, until next time, y'all, peace.